Hello guys, welcome back to Cardfight Bali channel. Here back with me Kevin, and we're gonna talk about the new Cardfight Vanguard restriction that just happened lately and yesterday. And it's not like old Bushiroad style ban list like on no change has been made or only one or two unrelevant cards has been unrestricted. No, it's basically they are not joking around. They are not fooling around. This is a real ban list and a huge bomb to the format, especially the premium. So it's been a quite uproar for the community talking about this ban list, and I also want to give my talk about it. So let's just go to the ban list. We got one ban list for the standard format and a lot for a premium, which I don't even count it. It's a lot. Starting from the standard, we got the Bermuda Triangle restriction. So it's a Bermuda Melody deck restriction. So it's like the old style of restriction. You can only use Sonata and Liselot on the same deck, only one of each. So you cannot use both of them in the same deck. If you use Sonata, you can use Liselot, and if you use Liselot, you cannot use Sonata. Which is I think this is a really good ban list. I mean, Bermuda has been quite designing lately at the meta game because there's a lot of new decks has been updated. There's new cards from new booster, but Bermuda is one of the very rare deck in the standard that just stays so long and they just stomping everybody because they're just simply that strong. So Sonata is like the core of the deck, and Lizelot is like early game powerhouses. Uh, but if you, I think it's the Melody deck is still pretty good. They are still gonna using Sonata and just cut Lizelot. I think there is no way you play for now. I think there is no way you play the Melody deck with Lizelot and without Sonata, just because Sonata is the core of the deck. And yeah, I think you still can do well without Lizelot because Lizelot is just like the high roller rush early game. Like when you use Lizelot, even if you check triggers, is still 3+1. And if you sack with Lizelot, like call Sonata or Chiaro or any other melody cards, it's just gonna stomping on the opponent. Like you turn first turn you call call Lizelot, and you manage to get Sonata, and like you gonna win that thing. Just so simple. So I think Bermuda gonna use Sonata without Lizelot in this boot, and I think it's pretty strong. And especially that thinking about that in like 4 or 3 months, they're already gonna get support in December. So maybe there is new boss that's better than Sonata. You can use Lizelot, and if there is any good new grade 2, you can still play Sonata and still pretty comfortable with that Lizelot. I think this is a quite really good ban list because it does not really kill the deck. It just gives them a breathing room and give Bushiroad more freedom in designing cards for the future Bermuda sets. That's all for the standard format. Now we come in the premium. There's a lot of thing happens in premium. First we got the Oracle Tintang. So Ichikishima has been banned. Yeah, banned, completely banned. Cannot be used in the deck. Like I think this is the very first time in the history of Cardfight Vanguard where you cannot use a card at all because sometimes they just made a restriction. You can only use one, or you cannot use a starter funk or something like that. But I think this is the first time they completely ban a card. You cannot use it at all. It just stay in your album or some crazy format. I don't know, extreme something like that. So Ichikishima has been a really strong. The new Ichikishima is crazy strong. It's like I'm playing like me. I'm playing Spike Bars, and I'm doing pretty good against pretty much all clan except OTT because they just lock my win condition completely, and against all other deck, they just basically they just guard restrict from the first one until forever. Just when you face against OTT, you just your cards in hand is like ineffective for guarding. Now without the new Ichikishima, the power has been decreased because now there is no global power up again, and you now have one strike turn for breathing room. Like unlike the with the new Ichikishima, they just keep uh, check you in the guard restrict from first strike until forever. But now without the new Ichikishima, you have that one turn where you can breathe and you can use your resources to guard safely. There is still old Ichikishima, especially combined with Silent Tom, and that's powerful on the late game. But now that you have that one turn of breathing room, I think you can guard early, and then you just tank all the Ichikishima Tom attack, which is good because with the new Ichikishima, you just can. It's just guard restrict all day. There is no pause. So now with that one turn of breathing and no global power up, I think it's kind of hard. Kind of feels good. And the other restriction is the magical calico as starter Vanguard. You can use him as starting Vanguard again. I don't. This one is I don't. I mean, yeah, I faced some of the OTT players. Some of them use this card. Some of them not. I mean, this card can add pretty much anything from your deck, but it's just. I mean, it's under. I don't know. This card it's feel like pretty random, but I don't think it's that impactful since OTT has a lot of good starter choices. But yeah, for the magical calico, I think it's I don't really know. Maybe more people have other opinion. But in the Chikishima, yeah, it just that card is just pretty insane. Next, we get the Bermuda Triangle, which is I think really harsh. Even we're looking here. We have G-Guard Ellie that has been banned, just like the Ichikishima. You cannot use her at all. So I think for this G-Guard, I think like I feel kind of mixed feeling for this because um, I mean, Ellie is strong. We know how strong she is. That you can flip her by herself and get a massive guard. But the thing with Ellie is just because her design is just quite really bad. And one more is because the existence of the Grade 2 Sandy. I mean, with the Grade 2 Sandy, Bermuda Premium deck is just you can you can flip Ellie, but without the Grade 2 Sandy, you just like a normal deck you can find anywhere. You just can guard with G guard 4 times without Grade 2 Sandy. Except you are playing Legion, which is if you play Legion, then your deck is pretty not that strong anymore. But I kind of feel mixed for this because honestly, Ellie is just a card that has a bad design, but that limiting it is just feel useless. But banning it is also doesn't feel that right. But yeah, maybe we can see in the future how impactful this is. But I think it's something that's feel kind of mixed. And the next one we got the NG, which has been stomping on the premium meta since forever, since the first release until now. You always see Bermuda Triangle on the top tier of the premium format with NG as its core. Since its first release, I already know that this card is gonna be crazy, but honestly, I don't expect that she's gonna stay this long. It's really crazy. I mean, you can only use one of her now, so I also feel kind of mixed with it because NG deck is crazy strong, I know, but with more and more clans get supported, I think they are skip in check. But yeah, they just outright limited it. Maybe because this could be a good reason for you, Bermuda Triangle. I mean, yeah, as Bermuda Triangle, I think it doesn't feel that good seeing this ban list, but if NJ get limited, then Bushiroad can have more freedom in designing cards for the new Bermuda sets that's gonna come in December, like 3 months, like in 3 months or 4 months. So I think for Bermuda Triangle, I just say maybe it's time for you to move on now. This card is just stupid, and Bouchard just telling you to stop spamming this card. Okay, we're gonna make new card, but please stop spamming NG anymore like that. So we go to the new order band list. Crimson Lion Crypt, the old Crypt starter Vanguard cannot be used as first Vanguard. Out of all the band lists that here, I think this one is the most acceptable and understandable and yeah, acceptable by everyone, because honestly, the Gold Paladin Rush Azul deck in the premium is just doesn't let you to play the game. I mean, it's just crazy. Your opponent still are grade 1, you already at Azul, and then your opponent at grade 2, next turn you just can freely strike and just call Wonder Azul, XL2, XL2, XL2. It just doesn't let your opponent play no matter what they do. But it's still a really viable deck to use. The Gold Paladin is just changing the deck from one card combo into two card combo, which is, while it seems that doesn't really do that much, but there's a lot of different inconsistency from one card into two card. But I think Gold Paladin is still pretty good. I mean, it's really good. You can still use the combo. It just lose that one. It just lose that insane one card combo that just steamrolling you and win you the game. But overall, Gold Paladin is still a good choice in a premium. Last one, we got the new beta member section. Shiranui Rene with Jamio Kongo cannot be used in the same deck. Now this one feels kind of weird. I mean, they just released not that long ago, just like a month or so, and I don't think I saw them topping that much in the Japanese tournament. But they just outright restricted this deck. I mean, I understand Jamio Komo and Seranui Rene combo is really crazy. If you manage to read Jamio Komo, set your opponent hands too far, and then you strike to Seranui Rene, and just with your opponent with 4 cards in hand, they turn 2 of it into attacking your own Vanguard, dominate them, and you can do anything about it. You just die if that's happened. But first one, it's happened on the real late game, like the second grade 3, right, which is quite kind of late for premium format, and with all the grade 2 game, I think this combo is not happening that much, especially that we haven't seen them that much in the Japanese premium tournament, but they just outright restrict it. It feels kind of weird, I think, but yeah, I don't see a real reason to do this, because they don't really affect the metagame as for now. But who knows? Maybe the near future Nubatama support will be like really crazy if this card can be used in the same deck. So yeah, I feel sorry for the Nubatama player, but I think the deck is still quite fine. I mean, Shiano Rinne is pretty much still a super good card in premium. You just still use the old build, and Nubatama support is coming in like a month or so for the new season. Maybe there will be a new premium build from Nubatama. So that's all for the ban list. As for the premium meta itself, I think there's a lot of deck that's viable and strong, like Dark Arduous, Gastil, Demones, Luard, and then Neo Nectar, Plan Rush. I think Neo Nectar Plan Rush. People has been complaining about this band list, like, oh, with all this premium band list, Neo Nectar, Plan Rush, gonna be Katrina Rush, gonna be the absolute top tier. There's nothing that can stop them. But I feel I don't really think that's the case. I mean, I know I already played the decks some a few times, and I know that they are crazy strong, but they are not that the deck that just stomping completely anybody just win by itself. It's strong, but it's not really that just a super crazy deck, like just like how the past deck has been doing. But I think with all this restriction on premium, people maybe research more. They will be experimenting more on making the premium deck. I think premium still has um, a lot of new possibility, especially with the raging tactics booster coming up. Spike Borders and Tachikaze is the two deck that has been and Mega Colony. They all three are deck that has been doing the underdog of the premium. I'm excited to see what they can do with all the raging tactics cards, and I think now the premium is a lot of people gonna experimenting more in premium to beat the top three, Neo Nectar Katrina, Luard, and Dark Ilagro, Dustic Gastul Demonas. But I feel that we're gonna see a lot of fresh and new idea for premium deck, which is I'm really excited to see. So that's all, guys, for the ban list. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please tell me your thoughts about the ban list in the comment section. And that's all. Thank you. Bye.